I was turning off ads. I know it's not gonna go into effect until next stream, but fuck ads. Because waiting 5 minutes for the pre-stream to wait for the ad break to end kind of fucking blows. But anyways, just gonna be a chill night. Just gonna focus on the story because Kingdom Come Deliverance is coming sometime, or Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 is coming sometime this year. So I really want to, finish the story of the first game before I play the second one because it probably has spoilers in it that I don't want to get spoiled on. But I hope everyone's day is going well. It's been a interesting day. Just kind of just mostly calm, chill. Worked, came home, finished out the fucking Siege Battle Pass because fuck it, I was already halfway through it and I was on like tier 90 when I started today. I popped a booster and we had a double Battle Pass XP, so I was able to finish it off pretty damn quick. And then tried out the free version of Dark and Darker. Pretty fun. I've killed 2 people. But it's a lot to get used to. Okay. Battling group Slivets. Another gang of bandits attacked 𝓕𝓻𝓮𝓪𝓴𝔂. The villagers not only held off the raiders, but even took one captive. Okay. Where is the raider? It's like a Fallout raider. It just shows how like he's armed with like a Chinese pistol, so it did fucking nothing to these medieval peasants. No, I can't talk to him while on horseback, can I? I guess I am going to... Is there an inn in 𝓕𝓻𝓮𝓪𝓴𝔂? There's not. Time to sit. Sit and wait for 8 hours. Or 9 hours. Although, I don't know how long I'm going to be streaming tonight, because I do need to do some meal prep, and I need to prep the funny thing to make stream a little bit funnier. Good morning! Alright, let's just start talking to villagers and ask about that, captor. Or the captive.
𝓕𝓻𝓮𝓪𝓴𝔂, where's the captive? What happened?
He died, Henry. That's what happened.
And where's his body?
We threw him down a pit behind the village there by the stone cross. Why?
It's just that he might have had some clue to my investigation on him.
We drew lots to see who'd have to bury him, so you can be sure nobody went through his pockets. But if you plan to grope about his corpse, and keep well away from 𝓕𝓻𝓮 after.
Understood.
Good luck to you.
You see, I'm gonna act like I didn't. And, yeah. Wait, how did I fail Pestilence? I'll just reload a fucking save. Oh, wait, what am I doing? Pebbles!
The stone cross. He's buried here somewhere.
I just gotta look for... Yeah, that. Just a fucking... I don't have a spade. Did I put one on Pebbles? I did.
letter? That's odd. He doesn't look like a scribe.
My dear T, want to discuss with you our currency reform. Certainly did not anticipate how the situation would develop. On no account did I consent to the coin in question being put to the purpose of recruiting bandits and mercenaries, thereby giving rise to widespread slaughter and unrest in the province. It hardly bears thinking about what might occur should someone connect us to the massacre at Neuhof. I hereby give notice to you, honorable sir, that I do not intend to participate further in any enterprises with you or with your resources. I urge you to proceed with greater restraint, for it has come to my attention that a certain German knight from Passau has been making inquiries in the region about the counterfeit groschen. This knight, I am told, is precisely staying at the Inn of Sassau. There are too many pairs of eyes turning in our direction. I hope and trust that you shall understand and respect my decision to terminate our collaboration. My dearest respects, S. Damn. I really wish they didn't use initials, because then it'd make it easier to find them and kill them with hammers. Oh no, wait, I swapped to swords.
Yeah.
Time to report to Sir Radzig. Please, Pebbles, I'm begging you, just jump over it. Fuck. Oh, you jump over that one. Is it because you got a running start, Pebbles?
Yeah.
I'm gonna turn the in-game music up a little bit.
Pater noster, qui es in celis, sanctificetur nomen.
Yeah.
This game has such a good soundtrack.
Good to see you, lad. Sir Hanush told me you won his tourney. Good job, Henry.
Thank you.
I've returned from Merhoyed, sir.
How does it look then?
Half the village was struck down by the sickness. I don't know what to do about it except pray.
That's terrible news, Hal. I wish there was something we could do to help them. What about the captive? Did you question him?
He was infected too.
I see. Did he survive?
No, but even dead he was of some use. It seems that bandit was a messenger. He was carrying a letter.
That's interesting. And what's in the letter?
I can't read, even though I can.
Take a look for yourself, sir.
The names of the sender and recipient aren't written there, just the initials S and T. Seems to have some quarrel between them. This S person is threatening to finish with counterfeiting. Apparently, there's some German knight on the trail of the merchant Menhart. At the time the letter was written, the knight was in the tavern in Sassau asking about him.
That sounds like a promising lead.
You go to Sassau and find out what you can about this foreign knight. If he really is following Menhart, then he must know more than we do.
Very well, sir.
Don't go yet. There's something I'd like to talk to you about. May the Lord watch over.
Okay.
You haven't disappointed me. Nothing against Bernard, Robard, or any of those others. But none of them could find out as much as you.
It's almost like I'm the main
At least
character.
Not without beatings and torture. And that doesn't always work. You're a godsend, lad.
Thank you, sir.
Now go and find out who's behind everything, and then we'll deal with them.
Why is he
Yes,
being
sir.
so awkward? Not Henry, but Sir Radzig.
Sir,
What is it?
sometimes I ask myself what it all means. Why does God allow such things to happen?
Hey, baby.
All this slaughter and revenge, over and over.
It's a hard question. I'm no theologian. But long ago I came to the conclusion that the only thing that makes sense is that it's all a trial. Life is one long series of problems to solve. The more you solve, the better a man you become.
I never thought about it that way.
Well, just look at the pampered ones who have no concerns in life, like young Lord Capon, for instance. I shudder to think how he will rule when his time comes. Tribulations spawn in life over and over.
We'll find
again,
out in
and we
Kingdom Come
stand our
2.
ground and face them. So, I go to Sasso and solve this one.
You can rely on me, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you, kitty.
Good luck, son.
Huh? The fuck you call me? Huh? What do you mean by that? Maybe that's why he was acting so awkward? So Radzig, you want to
Greetings.
explain yourself?
What do you need?
Of course not. Pebbles time. Where Braunschweiger, that's what I called you. No. No, I can't be a delicious, what is it, a fucking pork liver? Ground up pork liver, I think it is. Okay, Google. Volume 8. Okay, Google. What is Braunschweiger?
According to Wikipedia, Braunschweiger is a type of sausage. The type of sausage the term refers to varies by region. In the German language, Braunschweiger is the demonym for people from Brunswick, but under German food law refers to a variety of Metwurst.
Okay. Okay, Google. What is Braunschweiger?
According to Wikipedia, Braunschweiger is a type of sausage.
Okay, Google.
The type of sausage
Okay,
the term
Google.
refers to varies by region.
Okay, Google.
In the German language,
Google, please.
for people from Brunswick, but under German food law refers to a variety of Metwurst.
Please, Pebbles. Thank you.
Yeah.
Sir?
Jesus Christ be praised.
I've heard there's a foreign knight staying here.
That Deutscher, he's gone, but he said he'll be back.
And do you know where he went?
Yes, he asked me the way. Or demanded more like. Bastard scares me so much I almost forgot to ask him to pay.
But you remembered in the end, eh?
Well, business is business.
And where was it he wanted to go?
Well, he asked me about a crossroads in the woods north of Rovna. I got the impression he was looking for someone. I know the roads that way, so I advised him to try looking at the charcoal burners junction.
I see. Thank you. Did he give his name?
No, frankly, he wasn't the type you want to ask twice.
Why's that?
There are guests I like, and then there's those that keep me awake at night. This night is a good payer, but he spends a whole day tweaking his whiskers and sizing everyone up for a fight. I don't have bloodshed in my establishment.
Did you see his crest?
That's just it. He arrived with a white shield, nothing on it, and the Wagners tell me that's how knights ride when they want to stay incognito.
That is very odd.
Alright.
Just what was he doing here?
He spent most of the day sitting, drinking and gaping at the other patrons. Now and again, someone came up to him and they talked a while, but nothing much went on.
Did you know any of those people?
No, nobody familiar.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I wish I knew that myself.
Ah, it's just that the gentleman looked quite formidable and quite questionable. I'd hate him to think I'd sold him out.
I wouldn't fret about that.
God be with you.
What's my... Yeah, my energy's fine. Do I have food? I don't have actual food. I should probably buy food. Where's the ale made?
What do you want?
Did I talk to customers? What the fuck? Oh wait, yeah, I almost forgot. Almost forgot I had dried meat. Like a shit ton of dried meat. I don't care enough. A skirmish so I can just have a shit ton of armor that I need to go off the beaten path to sell? Nah. I'm good. I think I'm good on money right now. Because it takes 2 groschen to get or to sleep somewhere for the night, and I have 42k, so...
Yeah.
Hey, Mo.
Good God, what a bloody mess.
No, he's not gonna need that groschen anymore. Burger
This is
sword.
valuable. They must have been in a hurry or they'd never have left it behind.
There's a whole ass burger that needs a sword?
Someone was wounded here. It looks like another person dragged him off. This way. It looks like blood.
Yes, Henry. Charcoal.
Blood.
Yes, Henry. That
I'm
is
on
what
the
that
right
is.
track. Another clue. I must be going the right way. Charcoal burners. This way. It looks like blood.
Yes, Henry.
I'm on the right track. This way. Another clue. I must be...
My man's just walked along the path, didn't try to, like, go out or do nothing. Didn't try to, like, hide in the woods or some shit. Tomberg guard, open up!
Who are you?
Never mind that. I've come to help you.
Thank God. I thought I'd breathe my last here. Lucky for me, my guardian angel comes bursting through the door.
I'm no angel, so you'll have to answer a few questions before you get my help.
Ah, well. I knew it wouldn't be that easy.
Who ambushed that wagon?
A knight. He's been following us for a while.
And where did he go?
I don't know. I got a beating, and then I passed out.
Do you know what you were carrying in that wagon?
I never asked Menhart that.
Who is it you work for? Who did the wagon belong to?
To Menhart. He's some kind of merchant who hired me for protection. But that's all I know.
And where's this Menhart disappeared off to?
No idea. I blacked out after the attack. Only came to my senses once I got here.
Can I see your wound?
Are you a quack?
Sort of. That's a deep wound to the flank and you're still losing blood. You need to staunch it.
Will you help me?
I can try. Tell me more about the night.
Where's the coin?
What? What coin?
I will not repeat the question.
I don't know about any coin. I swear.
Ah! Where are those sacks you took from the wagon?
Sacks. They're behind the shed.
That's him. That's got to be that knight.
Time to beat some German
Did
ass.
you take anything else?
Fuck! Stop! Stop right there!
It's that fucker. From Skalitz. Not the bald one, but the other one. Let's fucking get him, Pebbles. Motherfucker.
Yeah.
Bitch.
Hunspot. No, no. Ah.
Come on, swing at me, pussy.
You dare to face me?
Yes.
Come then. Let's see what you're made of. The damp no mine. I'll have you! I hope you have said your prayers. You.
Hey, who's there? I'll swallow you!
Such a Had enough, boy? I'm gonna enjoy this.
Oh my fucking god. I hate dogs. I hate dogs in this fucking game. Fucking dog.
Well, now, it seems you have some skills. Come on, man. Enough, please. Oh dear, that hurts.
Come on, pussy. Now that your boss ain't here, now that your boss is fucking yielded, it's my turn. Bitch! Now where's the fucking archer? Alright, motherfucker, oh, there's two of you. I can play this game. Bitch. Give me your fucking groschen. Give me your groschen, you nasty, greasy bitch. You know what? Fuck the rabbit. Alright, I need to put the sword away. I can't see shit. Okay, and then one of the first guys died over by pebbles. I thought I was going to lose that fight for a second. Alright, let's interrogate this oh, dog. Let's interrogate this fucker. Hey, you. German.
Well?
Who is that, Taffy? It seems I have finally met my match.
Who are you and why are you here?
I want to know everything. Who you are, why you're here, and what you know about the ambushed wagon.
You may call me Ulrich. I will tell you nothing more until you give me some assurances.
Assurances? How about this? If you talk, I'll spare you.
Do you expect me to believe that? I know full well how these stories end. I have been at the other end of the sword.
So you're a dishonorable bitch.
I give you my word.
The word of a thief? Jesus. It is true what the preachers say. This world has gone quite mad. You had better kill me. I'm finished.
Sorry, hold on. I forgot to pull up my combat or my combo sheet.
Why do you think I'm finished?
He who lives by the sword dies by the sword. Once you take a weapon in your hand, your days are numbered. It is the same for every one of us.
Not everyone.
Every last one. Knight, mercenary, or footpad. There are men who die peacefully in bed, their wives and children at their sides. But not you, or I. You will end your life in a ditch, with your belly ripped.
Unlike you, I'm not a criminal.
You believe that the forging of money is an honest trade?
I've got nothing to do with that. I'm not a forger, I'm the one investigating them.
What? What are you saying?
I'm in the service of 𝓕𝓻𝓮𝓪𝓴��� Come, Governor of Skalitz and Royal Hetman.
Then we have something in common. I also am here under orders from above.
From who?
Perhaps you might sheath that weapon, so that we may talk eye to eye. If we do indeed have a common cause.
My weapon's been sheathed.
Stand up.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honorable.
It is true our meeting has not begun well. But if it is the truth that you are sent by Kobila...
Okay, he's not the guy I was thinking it was then.
What do you mean?
I found out many things, but there are still questions I cannot answer. And the last man who knew anything is now dead.
Who died?
What man was that?
Maynhard, the merchant from Passau. Listen, I will explain everything to you, but first, I need you to do something for me.
Oh, really?
You will introduce me to a certain person, and I will tell you everything I've learned.
Who do you mean?
Master Tobias Pfeiffer. If you truly serve Sir Radzik, then you must know him.
I think I know who you mean. What do you want him for?
I have
T.
here a written confession
Tobias is
which tells
T.
how those
Cinematic grass
forgeries
camera,
are made.
yeah.
But I do not understand such technical matters. Master Pfeiffer, however...
We'll definitely be able to make sense of it. And you'll give it to me, just like that?
It seems I have little choice. This is the last lead I have. In the meantime, I will return to Sassau and see what I might learn there.
Shouldn't you go with me?
Shouldn't you go with me to see Pfeiffer?
No. I must remain in Sassau. I have some loose ends that must be tied.
Who are you?
What's your name, anyway?
I told you. I am Ulrich.
Just Ulrich?
It is enough.
Because you look like a knight. They seldom have just one name.
It is true. I have a horse, armor, a sword, and a shield. But there are many ways to acquire such things these days. As I am sure you know.
So you're not a knight?
I am a trustworthy soldier in the service of a nobleman. That is all you need to know.
All right then, Ulrich. Let's leave it at that.
I don't want to pry.
Who are you working for?
I understand why you wish to know. But this does not...
Very well. I shan't beat it out of you. Tell me what you know about the false coins.
Do you know Passau?
No, what is it?
A city in Bavaria. Passau is a city of trade. All the currencies in Christendom change hands there.
I see. And that would include Prague Groschen?
Some months ago, counterfeit groschen were discovered.
I wonder
to be
if Prague
circulating
Groschen will
there.
become a thing in
They are made from copper plated with
KCD2.
silver. The Passau alderman began to investigate and learned that a family of money changers was involved. They were bringing the forged coins in from Bohemia and sending back real ones. My liege lord is allied to the Passau alderman, so they requested that he deal with the matter.
And so he sent you?
Yes,
He needed a man that he could trust absolutely.
And what about that wagon? What happened there exactly?
I followed Menhard from Passau. I had reason to suspect a connection with Sassau.
So they were transporting false groschen on that wagon?
Yes. On their way here, they brought real coin. Groschen, forints, francs and the like. But now, the sacks were full of counterfeits.
What do you mean about the connection with Sassau?
The matter was investigated in Passau, and the executioner extracted information from those who were arrested. They told him that the coins were made in a monastery.
What, in the monastery itself?
I cannot say. I know only what the Passau scribe wrote down in his reports of the interrogations.
Why did you let them get here before attacking?
I wanted to discover where they hand over their coins, which I failed to do. Besides, Maynard had an armed escort, and they kept two busy roads and lodged at inns throughout their journey, until he came to this god-forsaken track. I cannot guess why he came here, but it was the perfect opportunity to strike.
What happened on that track?
I ambushed them. I took down two, but that bastard Maynard cut the horses loose and rode away.
What next?
While I was chasing Maynard, those charcoal burners came and stole what they could. Before I could catch him, his horse threw him and he broke his neck.
So we won't get anything out of him?
Unfortunately not.
Damn, that's fucked.
What happened to Menhard?
He's dead.
I know, but what did you do with his body?
I buried it. He was a bastard. But I'm not one to leave Christian remains rotting in the woods.
I see. And where's his grave?
He ran from the wagon uphill along the path to the north. Along the way there is an old ruined cabin. I buried him behind it. And don't think I don't know why you ask. Robbing graves is shameful.
That's not it at all.
If you say so.
Who are you working for?
I understand why you...
Very well. What happened? I know, but...
I bet.
I see.
He ran from... and don't...
I'd say that's the pot calling the kettle black.
You're mistaken. I've many deaths on my conscience.
Very well.
Godspeed. I will wait in Sassau at the Wagoner's Inn.
Or you can get up now.
I haven't spoken to him.
Then why do you delay?
I wonder if these bandits were with Ulrich, or they just conveniently just fucking came out of nowhere. Because if they conveniently just came out of nowhere, that's fucking nuts. Like, convenient fucking timing.
Yeah.
How far? Back to Ratai. We're at 76 nourishment, so 4 dried meat. Never thought I'd do this, but I'm actually going to take advantage of this bed. EP time! I don't know how uncomfortable that would be, sleeping in all of your night gear. But how are you doing today, Molt? Oh, Mr. Tobias. Oh, hey, the toilet.
Hey, you!
My bad.
What are you doing? Fuck off. Something you're looking for here?
The Carter. Fuck up! Mr. Fryer.
Greetings. What business have you?
Master 𝓕𝓻, I need to speak with you. I found out something about the counterfeit coin.
Did you really? Do tell.
Close to 𝓕𝓻, I came across a wagon that was transporting the false coins. Unfortunately, I came too late. The carter and his men were dead.
Damn and blast. Do you know who did it?
Yes. A certain knight turned up there. It turned out he was also after the forgers.
Well, that is indeed unexpected. Tell me, what did he say?
His name is Ulrich. He looked like a knight, but he refused to show his master's colours.
Ulrich, you say? Could be anyone. Can you describe him?
An older man with a moustache. But for all his grey hairs, he seemed pretty tough to me.
Doesn't match anyone I've heard of. But then we don't even know if Ulrich is his real name.
I asked him who his liege was, but he refused to tell me.
We live in such strange times. In days past, knights would vie with each other to see who could extol their liege's name the loudest. And today, they take assumed names, hide their emblems, and sneak around the land like thieves.
I got the impression he was hiding his identity because his master's at odds with Sir Radzig.
That may well be. As a staunch supporter of the king, Sir Radzig has many enemies.
He told me that the fake money was being taken to Passau in exchange for gold coins, then that real money was being brought back to the Bohemian lands.
That would explain why those fakes bear the Passau countermark.
His master is allied with the Passau alderman, and they told him to sort it all out.
I wonder who could be behind it all.
He gave me these documents to show you. He seemed to think they prove he was telling the truth. They're the records of the interrogations in Passau, and some other things he said you'd understand better than him.
Let me see. We, the aldermen of the city of Passau, interrogation held this day, put to pen by the questor. The place of origin is a monastery in the land of Bohemia. Which certainly confirms my suspicion that something underhand is going on in Sasso. Coin assay report. Copper core coated with amalgam. But this is interesting. Here's an outline description of how the forgeries are made. I'll have to study it more closely. We command Herr Ulrich to investigate and let no man stand in his way. This looks like the original safe conduct. It has the seal of the Passau alderman, but they certainly didn't pen this.
How do you know?
I recognize the hand. It's a Clement of Kaplitz, the high scribe of the Rosenbergs.
The Rosenbergs? Who's that?
A rich and powerful family in South Bohemia. Burgrave Henry III is a great rival of our King Wenceslas.
So what does all this mean?
Well, it certainly explains why your knight is so mysterious. Anyway, we should be careful. And we shall begin our investigation. The documents show they use silver amalgam for coating copper fakes. That's a lead we can follow.
What?
Silver amalgam. It's produced from quicksilver and silver.
Well, that doesn't sound like something just anyone can get hold of.
You're quite right. You will go to Sasso at once. Look around the forges in the city. Someone must be working copper for them. I, meanwhile, will take counsel with Sir Radzik and then follow after you.
Where shall we meet?
At the inn on Sasso Market Square. May the Lord watch over you.
Just, Oh, 100 groschen? Don't mind if I do.
What do you think? Good God. Stop that right now. Are you out of your mind?
No.
You! Stop right where you are! Surrender! You're under arrest for breaking the law. Someone saw you stealing. You should have thought twice about what you were doing.
Come on, Janek, we're
You're making
friends.
a serious mistake. If only you knew what you've just got yourself into. This won't end well for you.
Well, I thought... That is, I had no idea.
Stupid. Stupid, stupid, stupid. Wonder. Hey, I could probably use this grindstone while I wait. Sharpen my sword, get the blood off of it. Yeah, fuck it, 97. Or wait. Where the fuck is this guy? Where's the blacksmith? And why is he not at his forge?
Jesus Christ. Take care now.
Okay, where's your dad?
What in the... Lost some... What do you want?
Cows, yes. And cows.
Copper. And quite a lot of it.
I got myself all worked up.
I wonder what Zach will have to say about this. Copper. Copper. And quite a lot of it. I wonder what Zach will have to say about this.
Henry, what do you call an official that has the authority to put someone in jail?
Copper. And quite a lot of it. I wonder what Zach will have to say about this.
Yeah, where the fuck is Zach? Is he on fucking lunch break? Like, what's going on? Come on, Zach. Chop, chop. We need you at your forge. Fucking stupid idiot. There he is.
My respects to you.
What can you tell me about the 𝓕𝓻 blacksmiths?
Well, there's Mikesh. He's honest enough, and a fair-handed everyday things. And then there's Master Otter. He used to have talent, but now he's too old, and too proud to admit it.
Do you work any copper here, Master Blacksmith?
Why'd you ask?
I'm looking into a few things here.
Looking into things?
I'm on the trail of a gang of counter.
Well, that's a serious business.
I see. Then it's a little odd that you have baskets full of raw copper in the shed round the back.
You've been in my barn?
Your workshop's supplying a counterfeiting gang. I'm not going anywhere until you tell me the truth.
All right. I suppose there's no point lying. We do make copy sheets here, and I wanted to keep it quiet.
Why?
Pays me good money, and the people I do it for. I wouldn't want to get on the wrong side of them.
Did they threaten you?
They didn't have to. Just by the look of them, I could say I needed to shut my mouth and do what they wanted.
And did they ever tell you who they were? Do you know where to find them?
I know a little. But show some understanding. There's nothing but trouble in it for me. I'll lose the work and be left looking over my shoulder for some thugs to come and burn down my house. Or worse.
If you lie down with dogs, you shouldn't complain about the fleas.
There's no need for threats. We can both benefit here. If I tell you everything I know, you can help me with a certain small matter.
Made any
One that will cover up
Jamolians
for
yet?
my loss of earnings.
I let the 𝓕𝓻𝓮𝓪𝓴��� take care of that.
Do you know what the penalty is for counterfeiting?
I never give it much thought.
Evidently, because the penalty for counterfeiting is burning at the stake. And I can personally guarantee that when you're standing on that pyre, you'll find a loss of earnings is the least of your concerns.
No, of course you're right. I shouldn't have. I'm sorry. It's just that I'm afraid of being left destitute.
So, out with it. What's been going on?
One evening I got a visit from this scruffy beggar calling himself 𝓕𝓻𝓮𝓪𝓴𝔂. He had a yellow cape on and kept whistling to himself. There was a knight with him too, but he didn't give his name. They told me what I had to do, how much I'd get for it, and I had to keep my mouth shut.
And where can I find this 𝓕𝓻𝓮𝓪𝓴𝔂? Or the knight?
I don't know exactly. But I've always left the wagon with the goods behind the monastery, on the hill there, next to a small chapel under a big tree.
Anything else?
No. I swear that's all I know.
Well, that'll do me for now.
Young man, about that matter I need help with. I'll gladly pay you.
First, tell me what's going on.
I recently tried to buy Master Armourer Otto Rabstein's business for my son Vitus, but that old fool wouldn't listen to reason. He said he couldn't understand his legacy being taken over by a clod like my Vitus. Despite the insult, I doubled my offer. But
and what is it you need from me?
I thought I'd show Otto that Vitus isn't such a dolt as he thinks. But for that I need someone experienced in combat.
Well, that doesn't sound so bad. What's your plan?
Otto's busy making a very pretty suit of armor for the bailiff. So I was thinking, if we could show that pretty armor of his is absolutely useless, he'd be disgraced.
And how am I supposed to see to that?
Well, I'd reckon we'd arrange a duel of champions with bludgeons. You'll put on Vitus's armor, and Otto will send his champion in that tin shit of his. You invite the bailiff to watch, and Otto will be made a laughingstock in front of everyone.
And what do I get out of it?
Vitus will let you have the cuirass from his suit of armor, and I'll throw in a few groschen on top.
Sounds good.
And I'm
It's
sure
not gonna be as good as mine.
It's
It's
on good terms with the best armourer for miles
guarantee
around, eh?
you, guarantee you that cuirass dog shit.
Do you really think that will work?
Otto's always mouthing off in the alehouse that my young lad isn't worth a damn. Once I show he's just a bitter old bastard spouting hot air, his business will be ruined, and Vitus will reap the reward. What with all the strife in the country these days, there'll be no end of work for a good armourer.
But what if I lose?
Nonsense. How could you? Vitus's armour is light as an eggshell and hard as a rock.
Oh, it's gonna weigh me down, isn't it?
How about if the armor for the bailiff mysteriously went missing?
Jesus Christ. Don't even talk about it. Although, if Otto doesn't agree to the duel, it might be the only option.
Exactly. And if you want to wreck Otto's reputation, not keeping his promise to the bailiff could be even worse for him than your idea.
You're right. Do whatever you think fit then. But if the armor gets lost, don't come to me afterwards. I know nothing about it.
Of course.
Take care now.
Fuck it, I'll bite. I'll do the bludgeon duel. S'more! How you doing? Long time no see, homie. I hope you're doing well.
My respects to you.
It's pretty decent. It's very fun. Once you get past, like, the jank and the how hard the combat is to start off. Graduate Friday. Nice!
Master Armorer, I have a message for you from Blacksmith Zach.
If it's another one of his so-called generous offers, you can go straight back and tell him I'm not selling, and that's that.
No, this is another matter. Vitus wants to challenge you to a duel.
What? Me fight with that brat? Zack must have lost his mind entirely.
That's not how it will be. The real duel will be between your pieces of handiwork.
How's that?
It will be a duel with bludgeons. No bloodshed. At most, a few bruises and some dents in the armor. Zack chose me to wear Vitus armor.
And so I'm to choose a champion of my own? That sounds reasonable.
Good. So let's agree on the time and place.
Hold your horses, young fella. I've got a counter offer for you. Now, I'm sure Zack
No,
is
I'm not
paid
taking it.
well.
Not doing it for coin.
Maybe I'm just doing it out of love for my neighbour.
Aye, a regular good Samaritan, no doubt. I could pay you more, and I'd tailor-make a cuirass just for you. What do you say?
You mean if I
No,
fight
I'm
as your
good.
champion instead? I'm not sure how Zack would take it.
No, you fight on Zack's side and lose.
That's dishonorable.
That's not very honourable.
And Zack's constant slander and mudslinging are the height of honour, are they?
What if Zach's right?
But what if Zack's right? You're not as young as you used to be, and Vitus has trained with renowned masters.
What? You're as impertinent as that bastard Zack and his whelp of a son. How you'll get such a battering even Brother Nicodemus from the monastery won't know which side of you is up. Now, clear off.
Not until you tell me where and when we should meet.
I don't know. Sort it out with the bailiff. He should come anyway, so I don't get the blame when you get beaten to a pulp. May the Lord watch over you.
Man, I didn't want to piss him off that bad, but like, goddamn. I really wish I could see like the full dialogue option instead of just like a word.
Good health to you.
I'm here on behalf of Blacksmith Zack.
Zack? What does that madman want now? Don't tell me. It's another complaint about the Master Armorer. Well, you can tell Zack if you waste another minute of my time with that pathetic feud of his, I'll have him up for disrespecting the office of the bailiff.
No, it's not a complaint this time. In fact, Zack came up with an idea to settle the dispute once and for all.
Is that so? Well, that's a different kettle of fish. That's just what I was after. You have my full attention, friend. What's his plan?
A duel.
Jesus Christ! Has he lost his wits entirely?
Don't worry, Goodman Bailiff. No one will get killed. It will only be a duel with bludgeons. Zack chose me as his champion. I'll be wearing a suit of armor made by his son, Vitus, and I'll fight Otter's champion. Whoever falls first, loses.
That sounds like a fine spectacle for the village green. Naturally, I'll have to be present to ensure nothing untoward happens.
Your presence is certainly expected, Bailiff. We'd like you to referee the whole duel.
Very well. We'll have it on the marketplace in the front of the church. But when?
That's up to you.
We can announce it right now.
Okay.
Let's do it.
I'll have it announced around town. You come along at just the right time. It'll be a fine show for the townsfolk, and I'll finally get that pair and their constant squabbling off my back. Take care now.
I'm still expecting this armor to be fucking dog shit.
Good citizens of Sasau, our township has long been plagued by a protracted dispute
As you are no doubt aware,
Henry looks so
Zack, the
awkward.
blacksmith of the monastery courtyard, and Master Armorer Otto Rabstein have been, for some time, at odds. And in so much as it behoves my office as bailiff to settle such disputes and maintain peace and order, I have decided to resolve the blacksmith's quarrel by unconventional means, whilst affording an entertaining spectacle. In short, we shall let them knock each other's teeth out. However, since it ill befits two respectable tradesmen to maul each other on the market square like a pair of cocks on a dung heap, each of them has elected a champion. Zack, the blacksmith, has appointed to fight in his stead Henry of Scarlet. And Master Otto
Oh, please,
Rabstein's
please, hold the
champion
applause.
will be... Please, introduce yourself, Sir Knight.
Master Otter will fight for Master Otter.
Of fucking course he's fighting for
I don't
himself.
need some young pup to take my place.
I feel like I'm gonna accidentally kill him.
I remind you that this will be a duel with bludgeons alone. And until first blood...
Man, I can't wait to do head cracker and instantly end the fight.
Come, folks, be sensible for heaven's sake. We don't want any maiming here, or, God forbid, murder. So, if both contestants are ready, let us begin.
I'ma beat that ass, Otta. I'ma beat that ass. I'ma show him that that suit of armor's fucking dog shit.
I'll wipe my arse with you.
I know, I never used a mace before.
I'm over here.
Why would you even stab with a mace? Unless it has like a pointy tip. Get in the corner. Oh, this bludgeon's got fucking dog shit range. Bitch. Bitch! Beat that ass!
You kicked that old bastard's ass, Henry. His ears will be ringing for a month. Now everyone will see who knows how to make armor and who's all hot air.
Don't insult him, he fought bravely.
You shouldn't speak so disrespectfully about Master Otter. He fought bravely.
No need to get worked up about it. You've got to savour the victory, haven't you? Anyway, come by the forge later for your reward, all right?
Did you credit it?
Where did it happen this time?
Over there on the old road.
Bro, you like... Game could have at least put my clothes back on. Testing. No, so what it is we're seeing who makes better armor. So the person who gets their ass beat first has the worst armor. Pebbles.
Yeah.
Oh shit, I almost forgot to re-equip my shit.
Yeah.
Oh, well, hello, gentlemen.
Why are you just sitting around?
Why not? Admiring the view? People just do not appreciate a lovely view these days.
Does the name Rapita ring any bells for you?
Rapota, you say? Rapota. No, I can't hear any bells ringing at all.
Look, you little jester, I'm investigating a crime against the king on the direct orders of Sir Radzig. Are you really going to keep pretending you don't know anything?
Hang on! What's all this about a crime against the king? I'm just keeping an eye on things. When a wagon comes in, I make sure nobody robs it. I get a commission for that, that's it.
See? That didn't hurt a bit. Where's Rapita?
I don't know. He's been staying in town lately. He hardly ever shows up here. It seems he's keeping an eye on someone there. I don't know who.
Who comes to fetch them?
I don't know. Some people. They don't speak, just look mean. Take the goods and go.
Bit of friendly advice. You're wasting your time here. Rapita's scarpered and won't be coming back this way anytime soon. You might as well pack up and go home.
What? That bastard owes me 12 groszy. Damn it! Now what? Well, no use hanging around here anyway. In any case, thanks for the information. I could have been stuck here for weeks.
Oh, it's just food.
Get over here!
Oh, what the fuck? Hold up.
You asked for it.
What did I do? I just opened the box.
Dear God.
Bitch! Should have just let me pilfer through your box. You wouldn't have died. Man, all that murder sure made me hungry. I gotta wait for one nourishment to go down.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now that Zach's back at the forge, I can get my reward.
God's blessings.
come for my reward.
Of course. And thanks again, lad. It's worked wonders for my trade.
And will Otter sell you his business?
I don't know, but the way things are looking now, his trade will soon be dead as a doornail anyway.
You told me I'd get that kiras made by Vitus and a few groschen on top.
I did. And I'm a man of my word. Here you are.
Thanks.
Take care.
Okay. Take the bets. Is it going to be dog shit? Like, is it going to be worse than what I currently have? Type a 1 for yes, it's going to be bad, and a 2 for no, it's going to be good. Or at least, like, not terrible. I'm gonna grab a bottle of water while y'all sort that out. You guys think it's going to be slightly worse? All right, let's check. All right, so my current Lords of Light, Cuirass does 25, and it's worth 3k. 23, and it's worth 2.3k. Yeah. At least it's not dog shit, but it's definitely not better than what I currently have. What does it look like? Oh, it just looks like a standard Cuirass. I'd rather have the Lords of Lipo one.
God bless you. What troubles you?
Do you know where I can find the young innkeeper?
Adam? Is he
Adam.
tottering around the tavern or hanging around the horses? You know him.
Yes. Thank you. Master 𝓕𝓻, Sir Radzig sent me to you.
Did he? He must think highly of you.
I do the best I can.
That's good, because this is damned important. Silver's our most valuable asset.
How can I help with these, evil forebodings of yours?
Sir Radzig may make light of it, but a large quantity of silver has been discovered hereabouts, and no one is guarding the 𝓕𝓻 mines, the most likely source.
You really think someone could be stealing the silver from the mines? I would have thought that would be quite a job, wouldn't it?
It certainly would. Which is why I'd like you to go and check out not only the mine gallery, but also the yard with the smelter and the waterworks. See what kind of state it's all in, and if anything looks suspicious.
What about these waterworks? What's there?
A stamping mill and washing troughs. They're on the bend in the river below the castle. You can't miss them. There are big tanks and equipment all around.
Is that the yard next to the 𝓕𝓻 mill?
That's the one. I don't know what state it's in now. There used to be a stock of charcoal and smelted silver there.
A silver store? Could there really be any left?
I doubt it. I'd be surprised if it was still standing at all.
You said mine gallery. Just one?
Boy, there's such a maze there that it would take a week to crawl through the place. There's only one gallery I'm interested in.
Mine
at the foot of
gallery?
the hill by a
Why would I
small
need to
fish
mine
pond.
it? It's already
Why
built.
just that one?
Because I was expecting to find a scene there. All the indications pointed to it. So
Mine
if anyone is
gallery?
stealing
Dangerous
silver,
gallery.
it'll be right there.
Should I be expecting trouble then?
Well, I definitely wouldn't treat the job like a visit to church on Sunday. You could find yourself facing that pack of hungry dogs trailing the army, or a band of brigands.
I see. Well, you and Sir Radzig can rely on me. That's all clear. I'll get going.
Good luck to you.
Come right up. It's a feast for your eyes and your stomach. It's hard to resist. You're not my...
I should probably speak with Ulrich first. Pebbles.
Yeah.
Please, Pebbles, thank you.
Shame I can't swim.
I wonder if Henry will learn how to swim in KCD2. That'd be nice.
Yeah.
So, what did Master 𝓕𝓻 have to say?
I consulted him, and we definitely have a starting point.
Tell me more.
Master 𝓕𝓻.
Why do I
found
feel
out
like
they
I
need
shouldn't
copper
trust
for the core of the
Ulrich?
coins, and quicksilver for the armor. And the other part?
I see. They have such materials at the monastery.
Exactly. That's why I'm interested in the local forges.
Yes, that is good.
There.
Yesterday, I heard people from the craftsman's yard by the monastery complain.
I'm not going to fill your
They
drink,
said
jackass.
They could not sleep at night
a meal to go
because
with the
the
ale.
blacksmith works all the time till dawn.
I see. That's certainly worth asking about. Have you heard anything else?
You said they use quicksilver. There is a painter lodging here who is painting the church in 𝓕𝓻𝓮𝓪𝓴𝔂. I heard him complain also. He said that he went to the monastery for quicksilver and it was all gone.
Well, that's something to follow up as well. Thanks.
Here you are, and good health.
Good day to you.
I hear you've had some problems with the supply of quicksilver.
Problems? I should say so. For the third time this month they've told me there's none. There's no quicksilver to be had, they said.
And who exactly are you talking about? Who's holding back the goods on you?
The monastery overseer, or his assistant, more like.
So what did the overseer have to say to you?
Nothing. Apparently he doesn't deal in such trifles. Leaves it all to his assistant, the pompous git.
Surely such valuable material can't just vanish. Where can it be?
I wish I knew. Every time I ask for the red paint, there's a different reason why they haven't got the quicksilver to mix it. Once they said the goods never arrived, and another time that the wagon carrying it was ambushed. Then it went astray somewhere.
And you think they're lying?
Jesus, what do I know? But it seems pretty strange to me. 3 times in a row the same thing goes missing. There's bad luck and then there's something else.
What do you need quicksilver for?
I don't. They do. To mix up the red pigment for me. I'm painting the church in 𝓕𝓻𝓮𝓪𝓴𝔂. Can you imagine how stupid those biblical scenes look without red?
Not really.
Then be glad you can. My eyes hurt just to imagine it.
That's all I need to know.
Ah. But wouldn't you care to buy something before you go? Or play a game? I really need some money. I've been waiting here a while and my stay's getting expensive.
Why not? Show me what you have to offer.
I'll be with you.
Oh, that's something I haven't read yet. Here, have some charcoal.
I'd like to discuss the price.
It wouldn't be a Jim Boy Kingdom Come stream if I didn't haggle. How about 300?
Are we agreed?
You won't convince me with that.
But how about 300?
Agree?
I'd almost shake on that.
But like 300?
All right, so.
Hell yeah. What skill is my drinking? 5. Okay. Or 7. 5 is required. How do you train that skill? So, you're not gonna believe this. You train the drinking skill by drinking. Fucking wild, I know. No, but it's just how tolerant you are to alcohol. Much like real life, you build up a tolerance. Still miss my mouth sometimes. It more means in the sense of like drinking alcohol. Overseer's hand, dude. He fucking sprouted a whole human being. They left at the perfect time. Nothing in there. Love how a cobweb is a lootable thing. Am I just missing it? Am I like just walking over it? Continue the investigation in the bailiff's office. The overseer's office. Shit, I should have talked to the overseer. There he is. No, that's Brother Porter.
Can I take a look inside?
What's got into you, boy? The grounds inside the monastery belong to the monks of the... May the Lord watch over you.
I need the overseer of the vault, please.
Good health to you.
It was young 𝓕𝓻. What? 𝓕𝓻's the one responsible for all the thefts and death. He tried to kill me and 𝓕𝓻 and God knows who else.
Sweet Jesus. Where is he now?
Dead. I killed him in self-defense.
So is that the end of it?
It looks that way. 𝓕𝓻 was helping him, but he's dead. So things should settle down from now on.
God bless. Even so, we'll have to reconsecrate the monastery.
I'm looking for some quicksilver. Would you have any on hand?
Talk to my assistant. He deals with such trivial matters.
Fine, thank you.
Farewell.
You? What do you want from me?
Do you have any quicksilver in stock?
Who's asking?
I'm here on behalf of the master fresco painter. He said you sent him away empty.
Then I don't have any.
That sounds almost as if you don't want to sell it to.
It's not that I don't want to. It's that I can't.
Don't lie to me.
Bollocks. Tell me this instant what you've done with the goods.
Nothing. And I'd advise you to calm down. We're on hallowed ground.
You're a fine one to speak of hallowed ground. A lying thief in monastic robes. What next? A whore dressed as a nun?
This is blasphemy.
I'll give you blasphemy. I'm sure you know.
You're not gonna believe this, Henry.
The money changers in the temple.
What do you mean?
Have I told you about a
hurt me,
a scroll called
Tell me
OnlyFans?
what's going on here, and I won't have a reason to.
Jesus. But I didn't know anything about any counterfeiting.
For your sake, I hope that's true. Now tell me what's been going on.
I swear, I wouldn't normally do anything like that.
Get to the point.
They came for me at noon. Directly to the office. The overseer was somewhere on his rounds. Some night, it was. Without a crest. Armed. He called himself Sir Jezek, and he had a lackey with him called Rapota, a scruffy fellow with a yellow cape. Always whistling he was. They told me they wanted all the quicksilver we order for the monastery. Of course, I told him that wouldn't be possible.
And then what? Did they threaten you?
Not at first. They tried to bribe me, and when I refused, they started threatening.
How did you hand it over to them?
I take it up the hill behind the monastery here. There's a big tree there with a small chapel underneath. Sometimes Rapota is there waiting for me. If not, I leave it there.
What did they threaten you with?
They said they know people in the monastery. That they'd have me thrown out and beaten for stealing. You know how it is. I work my fingers to the bone and they pay me a pittance.
So they knew about you?
Yes, they knew my name, everything.
What did they... And you had been...
You know how it is.
So they knew about
Okay.
it?
Yes.
I didn't know what Henry said.
Well, thank you.
Sure.
the guards on you. No one is allowed to walk around here after dark without a light.
Me, 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 me. Shut up. How did I get better at drinking by just standing here?
The Lord be praised. What brings you to me?
You look different, Master.
So as to fit in. I don't want it known that I'm in town.
Why is that?
Why?
I don't want to alarm our prey. Gossip spreads quickly, and if those scoundrels learn we're onto them, they'll flee.
That does make sense.
So what have you found
Bad
out
gas
so far?
travels fast in a small town.
I found out where they get the copper sheets from.
Really? So tell me.
It's the smith on the monastery craftsman's yard. He supplies the counterfeiters.
Do you know how he gets the goods to them?
No. All I know is that someone called Rapporteur collected the goods.
Not much, but it's a start. At least it's not a common name. Listen, Henry. I had another thought on the way here. Those counterfeiters have to have a punch die to make the fake coins.
Yes, of course.
That's sophisticated work. There's a man I know who works at the monastery yard. Master engraver Jerome of Silesia.
You don't suppose that he's...
No, not that, God forbid. I know him well. He'd never do anything like that. But he runs an engraving workshop, so he might have heard something.
Very well, I'll ask him.
But ask with tact. I don't want him getting offended. And I prefer you not to mention me at all.
I'll try to think of something. I found out where they get their quicksilver from. You were right, it was the monastery.
It was the only logical explanation.
It changed hands on the hill behind the monastery.
Have you been there to have a look around?
I have, but I didn't find anything interesting.
And have you found out who's behind it?
Rapporteur, once again.
The same scoundrel.
That's all.
Good luck to you.
Do I have... I think I have a singular one. Go to the tavern, I can buy some there.
What do you want?
Why has everybody got something up their fucking ass now? What the fuck? Like, I'm just here to buy some shit. What do you want? Fuck me, I guess. Jesus. Alright. This is where I know. I've been cutting streams off a little short. But there's shit I need to do. I work at 7:30. So I've got to get some stuff done before midnight so I can go to bed at a decent time. Anyways, you guys have a good night. Thank you for hanging out. I do appreciate it. Oh shit, I was gonna send y'all to say hello to Cuddle. I will. I was gonna send y'all to Gray, but he is not live. Give me just a second. I'm not using that new fucking feature where it's like oh hey, I have help with raid. No, I will do it the old-fashioned way. I will send y'all to my buddy Sean. Because he is hanging out, he's playing some Stardew Valley, and he's trying to raise money for our friend Josh. I don't know what's going on with Josh. I need to read more into it. But anyways, you guys have a good night. Again, thank you for being here. I need to work on a new YouTube video, but that's for me to worry about. Anyways, I'm gonna go do meal prep. I'll hang out in Sean's chat for a little bit. I will see you guys on... Let me look at my schedule, because I have like my own weekly schedule. I will see y'all on Monday, 8:30, same time. You could probably see it down on the panels where it says schedule. Anyways, have a good night. Behave in Sean's chat. If you don't, I don't know you. Have a good night, guys.